what up? Yo, this is the locker room. This is Romy Mac, and we about to talk about the shit that went down this week with the NBA trade, deadline. And it's a lot of trades that were made. The media seems to think that Cleveland has become number one, but I beg to differ, and so do a lot of other people that I rock with. So let me get the team on the line. Yo, I got Karoon Bay and I got Mike on the show, man. Yo, fellas, NBA trade deadline came through, and I ain't fucking with it. I'll be honest with you. Like, I think the only people that got the come up is whoever left Cleveland. When that team dismantled, I think that's what IT going to LA. I think it's a great look because he's back on the West Coast where he's from, and he's on the one.
And I don't have to deal with fucking Jackass Jones and his daddy. I hope they bench him. No, and I like what they said today, man. You said what? Somebody Johnson already said today they started. Who started? Bench. Don't like it. He can get weed. Lonzo, get out of here. You gonna let that nigga start over fucking Isaiah Thomas? Hey man. Magic Johnson gone. No, Magic Johnson is fucking too cocky for his own good. Stephen A. had it right today when he was like, he said that dude was gonna be like some huge star and all this shit, and he ain't. Like, he called that shit. He said that he was like, yeah. Man, y'all give that nigga too much time, man. Y'all just I'm gonna start calling it the Jets rule. Motherfuckers be like, man, he's still a rookie. I'm like, nah, man.
Like,
fuck out of here, bro.
Like, let's be honest, man. I'm gonna say this shit, and I don't care how you feel about it. You LeBron fans, I'm gonna tell you like this: LeBron James is a cancer to locker rooms, and I'm gonna tell you why. He a control freak for one. The shit gotta run his motherfucking way. If it doesn't run LeBron James' way, it's not running any kind of way. Because that's just the way, that's just the name of the game. Because please tell me how many players LeBron James has made better from them being on his team. And I'll wait. I'll give you, I'll give you the scapegoat. I'll give you the clear case they try to throw at people. Kyrie. Well, Kyrie wasn't playing like that before LeBron got there. Okay, sure. Then tell me what he doing now without him. You think he got that from LeBron?
Man, he balling his ass off.
Are you trying to tell me that LeBron played ball?
Yeah.
He has.
A lot of the East right there. If you think otherwise, you were fucking crazy.
They say the media believes that the Cavs are now the clear-cut favorite to come out the East.
They got role players, but they ain't got enough time to mix that team together. I guarantee. I'm telling you. And now that they see how what was that dude saying? Shannon Fry was like, "You go over 6, they'll get rid of your ass."
You motherfuckers.
Yo, well then you done told me that, Mike. Yeah. Oh, they say you go over 6 to get rid of you. I'm like, damn, son. This is how the rest of the league is seeing LeBron. And like seeing the Cavs now. You ain't know the Cavs is based on LeBron. So that's how they seeing this shit, man.
That shit wild to me, man. That the fact that, they get people coming to say. Like, the fact that they wanted to blame Kevin Love for the issues that was going on in that locker room. Kevin Love is just a victim of circumstance. And let's call it what it is, man. You got Jay Crowder stepping over this motherfucker, not even helping him up. Fuck you. That's how the fuck I feel, man. Kevin Love is more beneficial to a team than Jay Crowder can be any day. Any day. I'm going to tell you that right now. Kevin Love in his own element, not in Cleveland, but Minnesota, was getting 30 rebounds, dude. 30 fucking rebounds.
He was double, triple-double, damn near break the record ass motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what more do you want out of a guy? You know what I'm saying? That can come and deliver the way that he delivered on the court. But no, under LeBron James' tutelage, he has to take a back seat because LeBron got to have his hands on the goddamn ball. He got the coach by the goddamn balls. It's just... it's just a sad situation, man. And now this shit is just like blowing up in LeBron's face. And LeBron is the drama queen if I've ever seen one. He writing love letters to Dwayne Wade coming back to Miami. Man, I mean, you know, a lot of people say, Dwayne Wade should have never left. I know why he left. He left from a business standpoint. The man gave up his contract for Wade. I mean, for LeBron and Chris Bosh to come down here in hopes that they would take care of him later on. Later on came was like, well, we got to look towards the future, man. So I ain't gonna be able to pay you that money. So, it's a catch-22. We got you lose or you lose. So what you got to do is figure out, what's best. Really what's best for the team, man. And I'm glad that Wade is here. Wade's playing here tonight against the Bucks. They should be playing pretty shortly. I'll have to get that game on just to see, how they welcome Wade back to the city of Miami. He's always gonna be welcome here, man. This is Wade County, and that's how it's gonna be. As for LeBron James returning to this team, I don't think so. I had a talk with my best friend and his brother, and they think LeBron might come back to Miami. I said that would be the worst thing that could happen to the camaraderie that has been built for Miami Heat thus far. I stand by that. Nothing against LeBron, man, but it's the ego. The ego is large, man, and again, if you're the type of player where you make players around you better, I wouldn't have anything to say. But the fact that the folks that you play with either stay the same or worse, we got a problem, man. That's really what it is. I don't want LeBron James on Chicago Bulls. I'm pretty sure Jeffrey does not want LeBron James to come out west and play for those damn Lakers. And that
nigga if he comes, switch teams, nigga.
Yeah. They trying to make room for that cat though. Real shit. They trying to make room for him.
I cannot stand this motherfucker.
And Paul George. They want him and Paul George to be a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles. That's what it is. I ain't for it. I ain't for it at all. No, thank you.
Hey, newsflash: Toronto is not going to the finals.
Thank you. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Like Cleveland. I mean, even with all these changes being said, let's say they didn't even make these trades. Cleveland was still, besides Boston, was still coming out of that fucking East like that. That's just how bad the East is. Truthfully, nothing.
I don't think they're going out of the East. I think Boston probably will.
Boston will come out top in the East. But in a 7-game stretch, LeBron James ain't losing 4 games, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not from the East.
Kyrie Irving ain't losing 4 games.
Not from looking at the teams in the East, it ain't going down unless
ain't going down. Kyrie got something to prove, man. He Kyrie out of there. I don't mean to wish no harm on nobody, but I already called a prediction. Kyrie will get hurt. Why? Because he's doing too much right now? Watch. When it comes to them series, man, that shit start adding up. I'm telling you. If they don't start cutting back on his minutes, he's going to get hurt. You are right, Dad. The same thing happened to old boy. You might be right. I might give you that one. So the same thing happened to Isaiah Thomas, man. Just too many fucking minutes. The back-to-back games to tear your ass up. We'll find out the hard way too. It'll be hard,
I guess so, man. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, Derrick Rose went to Utah. Yeah, Derrick Rose went to Utah. So that just became.
Man, he's on suicide watch. I know for a fact.
I don't know what's going down, but I want to know why do they feel like Rodney Hood? Who was checking for Rodney Hood? Who heard about Rodney Hood before yesterday?
Not me. I don't know
who was looking for Larry Nance Jr. other than his dunking ability? Who was talking about Larry Nance Jr. before yesterday?
Oh, this was not so.
Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, you tell me why.
And I won't talk about Larry Nance Jr.
And George Hill. Who was checking for George Hill?
Oh, the Cavaliers were.
I'm like, be for real. I thought DJ was coming from the Clippers to the Cavs, and they also talked about DJ going to Toronto. That would have been a big move. Now, yeah, I think that would have been a big move. But other than that, man, I don't know, man.
Man, they just trying. They know. I guess they were saying that LeBron they needed defense and something else, so they went and got it for him, so you can't cry about it later. That's what they went and did. motherfuckers don't start whining, man. But that damn team they got, the people they got, man, I don't see them motherfuckers doing too much of nothing. You talking about they gonna still come out the East? They gonna come out the fucking East, man. Unless he get hurt, like you say. If he get hurt, then they coming out the East. If what's the name don't get hurt, they gonna be at home. Cause there ain't no way he wanna go against the fucking Warriors again. Ain't no fucking way he wanna get his ass slaughtered. They can start saying it down. The ring and Steph Curry got his fucking numbers. That's what they gonna say.
Yeah.
You know he ain't gonna like that shit.
Like, and ain't nobody, and no trade was made to beat the Golden State Warriors. Let me put it like that. I'm trying to understand why they feel like, I know something's up with the media. I know they be.
I take that back. There was a trade that was made to beat the Warriors. I take that back. Stan Van Gundy has reunited with Jameer Nelson. That right there. That trade.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
Van Gundy.
It's over.
That's playoff potential right there.
It's over now. I guess that's really over. Yeah.
The Knicks had some fabulous trades. I'd like to bring that up.
The Knicks have lost they have lost their unicorn has turned into a donkey. That's what happened. The unicorn has got a 8 left ACL tear. Team LeBron is cursed. That's the funny part. LeBron is cursed. Like his all-star team, Cousins out for season. Kevin Love is hurt. John Wall hurt. The unicorn hurt. I mean, who's next? I hope it isn't Westbrook. Westbrook, my dog, man.
He said Kyrie Irving all shit.
You damn put that black magic on
that.
Think about that shit, man. LeBron can get him taken out, it's gonna be easier for him.
As I take a sip.
I want you to go to the nearest military base and try to find this nigga. He's got to.
What Kyrie better do is start calling his own timeouts and fucking suss himself out. That's the best thing you do. Nigga drop 40 in the first quarter, sit out the rest of the game. Best thing. Because if not, some goon will be in his head and he can get hurt. I guarantee it.
Yeah. I don't see anybody beating Golden State. I would like to see this Houston team. If Houston makes it to the conference championship, the conference finals, maybe.
That's another person who get hurt. Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul, punk ass. He gonna hit people in the nuts. You know how you get down.
Who else from the West? They ain't got no chance. Fucking OKC. Sorry, you don't. No one's probably gonna get in the way of that. So have fun with that. Fighting over the ball shit. Paul George is fun, you know what I'm saying, being OKC, but he might as well get prepared to go to LA.
I'll take Paul George, baby. Yeah, no LeBron though. Fuck all that. Take Paul George, come join us, boy. I'm John.
Yeah.
You know, Paul George, them PG2s come out, you know what I'm saying? That's actually really nice. They got a collaboration with the PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, his shoes was dope. Yeah, I know he had the shoes on and shit. They had like PlayStation or something on them.
The dual shock shoes and shit.
Yeah, it looked pretty cold, man. That's fresh right there. I'm trying to think what's hot in video game world right now besides what that Monster Hunter shit y'all be on.
That Monster Hunter, that Far Cry is about to come out. That shit should be lit.
Yeah, did anybody you played that Dragon Ball Z shit at all?
I've got mixed reviews on it.
Yeah, I ain't never played one of them bitches before, but it's like a story. It's a storyline basically, and then it's like Street Fighter, right?
Kind of like I can't really say Street, kind of like a mixture between Street Fighter. Think about Marvel versus Capcom, so with better graphics.
Right.
So you got DBZ characters.
I got King of Fighters, and I've only played that bitch one time. Not that it's a bad game, it's just that, my brain is directed towards playing shit that ends in quarters or periods. So like for me, I'm hockey, man. I'm in the Stanley Cup right now. I'm about to take this shit down. I'm up 2 games on the Oilers playing with the Panthers. The Panthers wish they could make it to the Stanley Cup, man, but that's the perks of playing.
Hey, stop that! We did good 1 year.
You talking about yeah, I know you're not talking about the Carolina Panthers with hockey, because they don't play for hockey. I'm talking about the Florida Panthers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Florida.
See, look at him, man. See how he do. He listen just like a husband. He hear the shit he want to hear and then say his shit and walk off. Yeah, same.
Is there UFC game out? I think it may be out already.
UFC 3?
Yeah, UFC game out.
I wouldn't even know how to play that shit. What's the didn't it come out with WWE? What was it, 2K18?
Yeah.
From a while back.
Anybody play that shit?
And I played it. They need to do some updates. Just some things they can do better. You gotta they're trying to get you like on a grinding system. Where you gotta keep playing to unlock moves and shit like that. But it's on maybe 3 or 4 moves.
Oh, fuck all that, man. Give me everything in the game. I'm not got time to play all that shit. That's what annoys me about video games. Like fucking 2K. 2K is annoying as shit for that, man. You gotta like buy shit I'm supposed to have in the game for a creative player at a store. No.
Yeah.
I had it before. Why I gotta buy now? Like, why would I have to buy now if I've already had it?
Yeah, if people haven't figured it out by now, man, they selling you an incomplete game when it first comes
Basically.
out. They'll come out, you know what I'm saying, with the whole shit later on. They gonna try to get that money up front first, and then they'll come out with everything else. I guess that Attack on Titan 2 will be coming out soon.
I will be getting that.
Which one?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan 2.
Oh, okay.
I got the first one. Play that shit. Just damn.
They got a new Sword Art Online coming out.
Play that shit.
Do you think like we'll ever get tired of playing video games?
He probably not.
Now that they keep getting better.
Yeah, they keep getting better shit.
Some of them get better. Some of them just like a fucking waste, man.
If they can figure out how to immerse yourself in the fucking virtual reality, that's a wrap.
Yeah, it's for me, I just remember like the older I get, the smaller amount of games I play. I remember like as a kid, man, I had probably about maybe 15 to 20 Nintendo games, and I played probably 17 out of the 20. 3 of them were like bought for my mom and shit to play. Like win, lose, or draw, anticipation and shit, game show shit. But everything else, like fucking, what is it? Battletoads, Bump and Jump, Excite Bike, Hogan's Alley, all that, all them shits for like Nintendo. I would play every last one of them, especially, you couldn't play, at least in my house, because we lived upstairs and shit. But you couldn't really play like the Power Pad games as much as you wanted to, because motherfuckers be making so much goddamn noise. But it was fun though. We used to learn how to play like we would hit the pads with our hands and shit instead of our feet, to play the game. But it was still fun. But nowadays, man, I find myself yearly, I probably play about maybe three games. I'm a little bit behind on one game I commonly play, Call of Duty World War II. No, I didn't play that shit yet, but I intend to get that probably when it becomes the greatest hit, because I don't play them enough to buy it at 60. I'll deal with the whole 20. I'll do it for 20 minutes. For $20, I'll pay that. I'll pay for that shit.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I'll play about maybe 4 or 5 games a year.
Yeah, on average, and you can't.
The majority of RPG games, you know what I'm saying? That you really kind of gotta immerse yourself in the fucking game.
Right. Like, commonly, what games do you guys play yearly? Like, you're guaranteed you're gonna play this game a lot.
Oh, every year?
Yeah.
I don't ever think I got a game I play every year. Oh, well, if Tekken came out every year, then it's probably that, but it's all.
Yeah, they're on Tekken 9. It should be on 9 now, right?
No, it's Tekken 7.
I don't think. Didn't they have Tekken 8? They don't have Tekken 8 for PS4?
The latest one to come out is Tekken 7.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn it did. Because I had that shit.
An old school favorite, Dynasty Warriors is supposed to be coming out, and it's supposed to be like open world. That shit just looks legit.
I play Dynasty Warriors a lot. That's a game. Anything Dynasty Warriors based, like I like One Piece, and they got a Dynasty Warriors like One Piece game. I play the fuck out of that. Stuff like, I don't know, me and GTA brought, like when Red Dead Redemption come out, I'm done, son. Don't call me.
I like
Red Dead Redemption.
They
I like. Rockstar made good ass fucking games. I give them that much. They be making some fire ass games.
I'm not the way to hear reviews for that thing. I feel like I ain't really.
If you have to play the first Red Dead Redemption, don't even. Yo.
Yeah, I did.
Story was fire, man. Just the ending to the first Red Dead was you play that whole game and he died, and you play as his son. Yo.
Spoiler alert. Yo, I ain't played it.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. Fuck y'all. You couldn't play this game old as shit. Yeah, the story was fire, and then the fact that you can steal horses, skin animals, all that shit, man.
I bought.
Play card games with people. I used to try to play card games online and wait for people to get out, and then I try to kill them. Like the only way for your
Just a pure evil bastard, man. Evil bastard. What I wanted to address to y'all, man. So yeah, Philly won the Super Bowl. Tom Brady took a loss one more again, and Philadelphia faced a lot of adversity, man, to come out the victor this year. Like they lost. The motherfuckers was they were underdog. They were underdog last year. The entire season they lost their quarterback. Motherfuckers were like, oh, they ain't gonna go nowhere. So they got them as underdog in Vegas bets. They had injuries and shit. There's a lot of shit they faced. Yeah, is it rigged? I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule that out.
I think it's rigged for the only reason I say that every time Tom Brady got to face somebody that's long in the face and like he got a little mental problem, Tom Brady was just wise up.
Very interesting. That's a very interesting analysis right there. I never really thought about that, but you're damn right.
He loses somebody special. And my only complaint with Philadelphia is, okay, y'all won the Super Bowl, man. Act right. Act like you know what I'm saying? Y'all got motherfuckers stabbing motherfuckers in parades and shit, setting your own shit on fire. For what?
No.
I think y'all happy you never had it before, but damn.
But they're having fun. They're enjoying they're enjoying their Super Bowl victory. Meanwhile, somebody dies in Baltimore. And they riot, and it's, oh my goodness, look at the thugs and the thugs of the city. You tell me what the fuck is the difference of turning cars over, going into stores, breaking glass, taking out snacks, tossing chips and shit? What's the fucking difference?
It's about sports. Camaraderie. Championship.
Speaking about camaraderie, Bill Belichick, man, I know you a prideful dude, but I think you kind of played a hand in costing us this fucking championship. So I can put that out there.
You know what's funny?
Butler did the night before. I really don't care.
Weed, my friend.
Right.
It was weed.
Goddamn.
Not only that, they said that he didn't fly back with the team.
Yeah.
He didn't fly back with the team. They had a policy. They wanted him to be there, and so he flew back on his own, and he got there a day later. So it was. I feel like I don't know if that was enough. I don't know if that justified as the reason for him to not, to play. I think it's something. I think it's one of those situations where it's like that gray area where we wonder, like, why the fuck they didn't hand the ball to Marshawn Lynch. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that makes that much of a difference. It's like if Malcolm Butler plays, that Philadelphia would lose or anything like that. That was one fucking play. That's
Derrick Rose getting his ass torched. It would have made a difference. You cannot bring a safety down to guard a slot receiver.
That was
you can get fucked up every time.
That was one play that Jeff is describing. Now I know for sure that he had an impact the entire game, in that against the Seahawks, but just based off Karumbe's statement on that whole shit, like he made the play. Yeah, he did. He's the one that made the play. But he wouldn't have had to make the play if Marshawn Lynch just got handed the fucking ball. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. He's got to go 3 yards. You do the math.
You blame
man, you know what it is? Can't give it a lens. Can't give it a lens because you don't want a nigga to be on the head of attention. I guess they I don't know.
Fucking Pete Carroll wanted Russell Wilson to be the fucking hero. And Russell Wilson wanted to be the hero too, because he easily could have changed the play. Like, fuck that, we hand the ball off. This is smart decision.
But I think it comes down from someone had a point to me. I was talking to. It was like Belichick doesn't want like the wins to be like all known for Brady. You want the wins to be known for him. Might be a little bit in there, man. Like, fuck that. People don't want that. I mean, I don't know. It just seems funny to me why they would like do shit like that.
I mean, he's done this shit before. But my thing is, like, there's no point. He's about to be a free agent, you know what I'm saying? Let him play the game. Let him go after it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sign him. Let him go to free agency. Done. You done with it. You ain't got to, like, his family there and shit, and you telling him, like, right before the national anthem.
He's gonna
or not, because he's not going to play.
crying, man. This nigga was on the sideline crying and shit.
Yeah, it was something serious. It was something serious, you know. Again, we don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea for sure what the fuck went down on you know, as the reason why he didn't play. That's the coach's decision and whatever, you know, whatever they want us to believe. But I do know that it definitely would have helped to have him on that field. And not to say that they would have won, but it definitely would have helped. That's all. So I mean, it is what it is. So overall, looking back at the trade deadline from yesterday, who came out, who from those that made trades, who came out looking better, rather?
The Knicks. How many times I gotta say it? The Knicks are going to the finals. All right.
With Emmanuel Midway, or however you say that motherfucker name.
Stephen A. Smith don't kill your fucking ass. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like the Knicks, you got jokes. You got jokes now. Huh?
Oh, clear. That's you know what? I'm done with it. You know, I'm done with Mike. I'm telling you right now. I'm done with Mike. You think that the Knicks are gonna go to the finals? The Knicks can't even get into the Garden. That's what it is right there. He can't even get in the Garden. Yeah, clearly. Like, why the fuck you get so goddamn excited? Calm the fuck down, bro.
Because, man, you're a Knicks fan and it sucks. That motherfucker's like, it's been years. They don't make no progression, man. Of course he hurt. Dude, he's thinking they gonna do something in the trade. They ain't do shit. All they did is stand around and then watch everybody else play.
That's just having hopes, like a Redskins fan, hope that they can get back to the fucking championship game, Super Bowl. Just having hope. That's all it is.
Yeah. Oh boy, shit, man. What else we want to wrap before we close up the shit out? Well, football's over. I'm very sad because I don't have any football until August. I have
Get ready, baby.
I got baseball coming. You know, we'll be watching flag football, I predict, in about 5 years anyway. Changing the rules up. And that's another thing, those catching rules, man. I don't understand how something works for one team to do, and then another team does the same thing, and it's, you know, it doesn't.
I don't even like getting to that. I don't even like
Jesse James caught that damn pass. They said it wasn't a catch. Des Bryant made the catch, and then Zach Ertz catches it, and then, you know, that's a catch. I don't know. It goes back and forth. It is what it is. If his eyes say it's me, like E40, say in fucking crunk juice, it's that bullshit.
Oh yeah, and they're changing the rule again for next year, so just be prepared for that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I'm like, damn, soon you have to take a test to play football. Like, shit, they change the rules so much. Niggas change the rules like it's a class course. Dang.
Yeah, you know, they owe Brady one, so we going back there.
Yeah. They'll be right back. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that.
I gotta get this shit.
That nigga going undefeated next year. They gonna beat every team by 40.
I hope they find Malcolm Jenkins for that helmet-to-helmet hit.
Yeah.
Alright, bastard took a bring fucking week.
That was a nasty hit, man. That shit was nasty, dude.
Boy, he didn't see that shit coming at all.
I want to see a Mike Tyson punch out like parody video of that shit. Like, you know how when Little Mac get knocked out and you hear that boy, that yeah, that motherfucker hit that damn boy, and they hit that fucking.
Oh yeah, y'all out there who like boxing, there's a site called Boxing Legends on YouTube. They got some good stuff over there, man. Y'all should check it out. They got like the last series I watched was, I think I was talking to Chubbs about it. They got old stars versus today's stars, and they take the top stars from, I think it's from the 2000s up, and then they take the 90s and back, and they take those stars and they put them against each other to see like who will be more dominant. I think it's a good concept because it's the guy who runs the site, man, he's just a bunch of boxing people, like real heavy boxing people, man. So you might want to check it out because the whole thing is like just Tyson defines the physics or whatever because his size and the people he was fighting in stature, he go against like the biggest today and beat them because it seems like the heavyweights get bigger, all the fighters usually get bigger. So yeah, it's a good one.
Speaking of boxing, we got that rematch coming up in May.
Yeah, you're talking about triple G, OG, triple OG. Matter of fact, we got UFC 221 this Saturday, man. Try to see what's going down with that.
Oh, speaking of which, you also got CM Punk about to get another fight in the UFC. So thoughts on that?
Is that a real one? That was a real fight? I thought that was I saw CM Punk versus Floyd Mayweather. I said, get out of here.
I'm a big wrestling fan.
Oh, no. What you think about that? Floyd Mayweather versus CM Punk? Who you got in that fight?
I'm gonna see CM. I think CM will catch him.
Man, I got Floyd. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm tired of you going with the. You always going with the black nigga.
Last time you get embarrassed again.
You always going with the black bro.
Here, bro.
Yeah, you would take the black.
Yeah, man, I'm a wrestling fan. You want, man? Come on now, bro.
Yeah, man.
You got Floyd over CM Punk? Hey, and the fight's supposed to happen in Chicago. So CM Punk got home field advantage.
Yeah, well, you know something, brother. You know, well, you know something,
brother. Getting his ass embarrassed last time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, man, Brock Lesnar gonna be special referee.
I want Brock back in that cage, boy. That big bastard you.
To fight Miocic?
Yeah. Fight somebody, man. Just see how big he get in there. I want Braun Strowman to bring his ass in the cage.
Oh my god.
That nigga's a monster, dog.
Nah, man, Braun apologized to Brock Lesnar.
He big as hell.
He hit Brock with a knee.
Yeah, and that motherfucker came back and got him. He came back and got him good too.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Brock, they gotta be like that to that nigga.
Yeah, he fucked that. He did.
Shit, man, motherfucker's mad.
Yeah, don't
He
fuck.
was mad, yo, Brock was mad. He knocked that motherfucker out for real.
Brock don't play around. He's like, all right, fine, I'll get you back.
Yeah, that's hilarious. These niggas in there wrestling, man. He hit that nigga for real. He knocked his ass out, yo.
What's our expectations on this Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles match? Are they gonna let him go, you think, or it's gonna be like a watered down version of what we got in Japan?
It's gonna be hella watered down.
What do you think happens with the XFL? Shit. I think it'll be better than last time. Vince is, granted, Vince is still alive when this shit releases. I think it's gonna be, I think it'll go pretty well. I think it'll be better than last time.
I think their focal point should not be straight out the gate trying to compete with the NFL.
Yeah.
I think
Leave that shit alone.
I think they should go their own lane, make their own shit, you know what I'm saying, be their own identity. And then after that, like,
that's what they should do.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
If they really wanted to be smart, they'll make they shit like NFL Blitz. Motherfuckers be down.
Oh my god, no.
If you feel like
drop kicks, no, I would watch that shit. Don't get me wrong.
I'm rolling. They were like, yo, he just powerbomb. He carried him back with a power. Oh my.
Man, they did that shit in that Super Bowl.
Out of nowhere, that shit would be fun.
They got somebody in the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that. Motherfucker tried to leap over. I think it was shit. The same cat.
Cook, man.
Yeah, Cook.
I don't know why he tried that shit.
He tried to he tried to jump over my man. They fucking spine busted his ass. It was like they did. You gotta. I'll send you the play. I'm gonna show you the play. And they got fucking my man. My man came out. My man came out. He was like, "Oh damn, yeah." And they, yeah, man. The clothes.
You got that Samoa Joe, man. Sit your ass down.
You guys he got hit pretty damn hard, bro. Pretty fucking
Oh,
hard.
they still talking about this fucking Cena Undertaker match, man. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm tired of. How about this? WWE. Can we focus on the future? Leave them hoes alone.
Yeah.
We tired of the old hoes. You know what? How about this? How about you have Brutus the Barber Beefcake versus fucking Hogan at WrestleMania? We going back all this fucking old. Have fucking not Big John Studd, but Bundy. What's the Bundy nigga name?
I want to see D'Lo Brown take a snap at the nigga head.
What's that big ass dude? King Kong Bundy. Have King Kong Bundy versus the Iron Sheik at fucking WrestleMania. If that's the case, we gonna take it back that far.
Iron Sheik versus Hogan, man.
Yeah, Nikita Koloff. Let's have Nikita Koloff versus Coco Beware and shit. Coco Beware bring his old ass out there with that old ass bird. How about that?
It ain't gonna be dust flying around that fucking ring. That shit gonna like somebody sleeping in the desert. Old ass niggas get out.
Oh man. One more thing to bring up. Charlemagne had this on this. I'm gonna read this shit real quick, and we close out on that. But Charlemagne was talking about how the contract situation with Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm going to read this shit. The 49ers and Jimmy Garoppolo have agreed to a 5-year deal, $137 million. $37.5 million contract. The biggest deal in NFL history on an average per year basis. So you have stat-wise completion percentage. Jimmy Garoppolo is 67.4. Kaepernick is 65.1. Total yards, last 6 games played. This is all last 6 games played. 1,565 total. Kaepernick 1,305. Touchdowns for Jimmy Garoppolo is 7, interception 5, while Colin Kaepernick had 9 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Passing rating 96.2. 96.2 for both of them. How egregious is this to where Garoppolo gets this type of contract and Kaepernick can barely get in the league? But we already know what it is with this shit. I just wanted to point that all out. You feel me? Because it's it's sad. It's sad, man. You know that this is what we've been what we've come to, as far as like how we dealing with sports and things like such. But it's nothing that's a shock to us, right? We saw this shit coming a mile away.
Hey man, you didn't know his place, man. You know his place, you know his role.
I guess not, man. You don't be kneeling.
And that's why he's still being punished.
You don't kneel at the football game. That's just what you don't do, man. Football is sacred.
That ain't the football. It's just you need to know your damn place. That's all that they just prove. They trying to prove their point, man.
That's right. If you don't own shit, you ain't not gonna be able to do what the fuck you want, alright?
Pretty much.
It's for somebody else's team.
That's what I'm saying, man.
This is America, alright?
Yeah, you're American because you're in America, greatest country on earth. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's what it is. We gave the world chimichangas, French fries,
Texas.
all that there. We created the missionary position. You're welcome. Yeah, man,
That's right.
that's what it is. Talladega Nights, baby. They said, "What have you given the people that said that we created the blowjob?" Oh, those are 2 different things. Those are 2 good things right there. Well, they are, Ricky. They are right there. How about regardless of how this goes, how about we go ahead and get a whole mess of crepes? That's what we're gonna do that as soon as we finish that. Why don't you just say you like small pancakes? No, because he know I meant crepes. You know, that's the shit, man. It's like, you put a crack in my arm like you put a crack in the Liberty Bell. You know, that motherfucker. I don't fuck with Will Ferrell movies like that hard, but that Talladega Nights is still the favorite, and the other guys will run smooth right after that one. You know,
Nah, man, I fuck with Will Ferrell movies hard, man.
Fuck Anchorman. Fuck Anchorman with a passion. I mean that shit. That is the
Anchorman funny as hell.
That's probably the most overrated movie I've seen by Will Ferrell is Anchorman.
Nah, man, I love Anchorman. Fucking what's his name? Fucking with a mayonnaise sandwich and a fucking toaster. Yeah, fuck with Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell, what's the dude for The Office?
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell fucking hilarious in that movie, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's his thing called? Something Jaguar Panthers and shit.
I don't know. That shit don't mean
He
that.
works 100% of the time,
like Get Hard. Get Hard was he had one line when he was leaving like from his wife at dinner or she was at lunch with her girls, and he was like shut up, I'll kill you or some shit like that as he's running out the door. But yeah, Talladega Nights from start to finish, man, that shit is like for real. The dad for me.
Fucking hilarious. All the guys is hilarious.
Yeah.
Even fucking when they were playing the one in college is fucking hilarious.
Old school was straight. Old school was straight.
Man, they still be making some funny ass shit. Even the one when it was like, I watched it like probably a couple months ago when they did the house thing where they had like the house in the fucking casino.
Yeah. I haven't seen that yet. But I don't like that girl he do the movie with. I swear for God, I don't like Amy Poehler. Amy Poehler is is one of the wasted SNL folks that I've seen.
I like Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, I can tolerate. You know, he has his own lane of comedy. I mean, it took a while for me to get on to Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home is cool. You know, I still don't like that motherfucker that got Bill Cosby all caught up in this shit. Whatever that motherfucker name, the black nigga. Yeah, I do. I don't fuck with him, dog. He ain't funny to me. He ain't funny to me. I know Jeff. I remember Jeff showed me with him and that dude Andre. That fool Jeff showed me that shit. We was sitting there, you know, when I came to visit him in Ebony. 3 years ago? We sitting on the couch. He put on this shit where him and this nigga Andre got a show, and they got people come out there. I said, "What is this shit, man?" The only thing I fuck with you on is them fucking clowns, yo. That clown fucking prank shit, and them motherfuckers be like, run. That shit is funny, man. Like,
no, man. Eric Andre interviews, man, people should know by now not to go there. He don't fuck with you, yo.
Yeah, and like, what was it? One shit.
That was hilarious. Yeah, I was about to jump on his ass.
That one shit, man. What was that one? Yeah, the one shit you showed me where dude went to the hood and he was like ciphering gas and the nigga rolled up on him and two-piece that nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit wild, man.
What was the movie with Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart?
Get Hard.
Oh, Get Hard.
Get Hard was okay.
I don't even like Get Hard.
Get Hard was okay. Had a couple scenes in it.
Oh, he's not supposed to out.
But what's this shit? The Elf. I don't care too much for Elf, man. Like a lot of people like that shit. That's one of the favorite like Christmas movies. I don't watch Elf.
That's Ebony's movie. Ebony loves.
I don't fuck with Elf, man. I don't do Elf. Trying to think what else for Will Ferrell that I can rock with. Really Talladega Nights, man. Really, I'll be honest with you. Really Talladega Nights.
Semi-Pro, you ain't like that one?
Which one? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Love Me Sexy. That's the shit, man.
You don't name a bunch of movies right now.
That's 3. That's 3. You counting 3 out of the 17 he came out with.
So
name
which one of those 3?
I said Semi-Pro, Talladega Nights, and the other guys. Really, those are the standout ones that I can remember at the time. Don't fuck with Elf. Don't fuck with Anchorman 1 or 2.
You don't fuck with Old School. You don't fuck with
Old School is tolerable, but it's not a favorite.
For crying out.
Nope.
Man, Catalina wine mixer. Then you don't fuck with a Catalina wine mixer.
Not even Step Brothers. Yep.
Out of here, bro. That brother funny shit.
What about and that soccer? What was that soccer shit that they came out with? Was what's the fuck?
Kicking and screaming.
Yeah, Kicking and Screaming. I thought it was cool that what's the coach? That pussy ass coach that got drunk and told his players not to drink. Mike Dicker, yeah, stupid ass. That shit was funny. That season they won in the '85. Yeah, the '85 Bears. The year they won, that motherfucker gonna tell it.
What's one of the funniest movie scenes you've seen from like I don't know, it's from like the '90s, man. That's some shit.
Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Yeah, it's
When that nigga got hit with them spears by Tommy Davidson, that shit is hilarious.
I was rolling off. Charlie Murphy slapped that shit out of Kevin Hart.
Which one? Which one was that?
I used to rolling off. What was that shit? That stupid ass movie that had Adam Sandler. What the fuck?
You talking about The Water Boy or Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, I used to be rolling off Happy Gilmore, man.
Price?
He was like, that's how you don't do dope, kids. That motherfucker showed up and shit.
No, you talking about The Water? Yeah, that's The Water Boy. The Water Boy, he did that. Yeah, you know, I tackle the quarterback, and you know, he hit the quarterback, and you know, when the quarterback gets the ball, hand off the ball, and I tackle him, and that's what I do. Yeah, and then LT's talking about that's plain case, kids. Never smoke crack. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he was that was. Yeah, I was big. I was big, like.
With a new Black Dynamite movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good for Michael Jai White. I want fucking Michael Jai White to redo a fucking Spawn with all the technology we got now and do a better Spawn.
I love it. Well, I don't think they can. No, people don't watch Spawn like that no more though.
I think you know what'd be really cool if they really get like combined. You know how they do the Expendables and shit. Get like all them action fighters in just one fucking movie. Give me one like that with all action fighters from like the '90s up until now. Like we don't have a modern action fighter.
You can do a Def Jam Vendetta like that with all fucking 90s fighters in it.
That's what I'm saying. So like you have, like you remember the white chick? You remember the white chick? You remember the white chick with the short hair? They used to do they used to do taekwondo. She had all movies. She had all action movies in the early '90s. She was a beast. I know she had short blonde hair, and she can get down with the best of them. Don't nobody want to see fat ass Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal done turned into like a bounty hunter.
They should just make like a Def Jam Vendetta game, but with like 90s action movies in it. That'd be hot. Like Rocky.
David Banner wouldn't do it no more. He'd be like, no, this shit making y'all stupid. Yeah, David Banner wouldn't even do a Def Jam Vendetta game anymore. He'd be like, this shit making y'all stupid. Go out and vote.
Even if you go out and vote, it still don't mean shit if there's fucking popularity vote.
Yo, I know he ain't about to sleep two people at the same time.
I don't know, man. But that was
Oh yeah, and video game Streets of Rage is free on the App Store.
Straight up.
But all y'all youngins, make sure that you want to play a classic game, go get that.
Skater, that skating motherfucker used to be my guy, man.
With the backward hat and shit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, man, I go for that burning knuckle.
Yeah, man, I fuck with the skater dude. Come up and slice the shit out of you with a blade.
That damn burning knuckles.
It was a good, we had good, I mean, you know what? That's how we gonna close the show. Let's close the show like this. I'm pretty sure everybody had Sega if we all played fucking Streets of Rage. So I need 4 games, man. 4 games from Sega that are like stand out from your childhood.
Mortal Kombat. You can go, bro. Mortal Kombat 2, Streets of Rage, and this game doesn't get the respect it deserves. Airport and Gym.
Whoa, that's cold right there, man. That's strong right there. So you got Mortal Kombat, Streets of Rage, Earthworm Jim, and which one else?
You said 3, right, or 4?
4.
My 4th one would probably be. I play Sonic. I play shit ton of Sonic. I can't lie.
Yeah. Alright, Karumbe, kick it, man.
Nah, man, you can go, man.
Alright. Well, let me show you. I'm gonna show you what I'm coming with my shit. NBA Live '96, probably the most played basketball game I would say on Sega. I'll give honorable mention to Coach K basketball. I won't count that as a 4. But Eternal Champions. By the way, Bone Thugs and Harmony sampled that shit for Crossroads, the original remix. The original track. Check that shit out. Like the part when you die, that's what they sampled. That shit is dope. What else? Yeah, Sonic 1. Gotta give it to Sonic 1. And then Street Fighter Arcade Edition, not Championship Edition. That's the ones that stand out for me, right there. You know, because Sega, you know, the difference between Super Nintendo and Sega's sound sounded like the arcade, as to where Super Nintendo was like, yeah, that's some Nintendo shit right there. But Sega made your shit like in the beginning, where you know they got the fighters standing across each other and you hit that punch, it sounds just like that shit doing the arcade for Sega. But yeah, all right, Jeff, man, that's on you, bruh.
Yo, man, it's gotta be Streets of Rage, Baker, man, Comic Zone, and what was the other one? It's gonna be an obscure title, yo. I'm supposed to put Dinosaurs for Hire. Hard.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs for Hire was crazy fun, yo.
That shit was, yeah, man. You know, we had a few of them. You remember College Slam?
That what? College Slam?
College Slam. It was like the college version of NBA Jam.
Oh yeah, I do remember that one. I remember Barkley set up the jam. God damn. Oh damn. We didn't say NBA Jam though.
Yeah, I mean,
I think NBA Jam was better on Super Nintendo.
Yep, it was.
Okay, yeah.
Motherfucking Tournament Edition was the shit, man. That's what I had. That was the 4th game I got when I got my Sega. Yeah, it was the 4th game. The first, I had a bundle.
I got for my Sega. I remember my mom bought this shit with income tax time. Was toys from the movie Toys.
Yeah, with Robin Williams, the Robin Williams shit. Yeah. Yeah, I had my Sega bundle came with. I got that shit for my I got that shit for 4th grade. For my 9th birthday, I got Joe Montana Football '94 and Sonic 3, and then I had what else? NBA Showdown '94. I had this, yeah, because that version didn't have Jordan on it at all. The other one had Jordan on it, the one for Super Nintendo. Well, we had both. You know, I had both systems, and I had that shit on there, so it was cool.
Yeah, I had both systems too, man. I was playing both games. Like my TV, I remember having. We found an old TV for the Super Nintendo. That shit was black and white, bro. Black and white. I don't know where we found that shit, but that shit worked forever. But like my TV was like a normal fucking TV though.
Yeah.
That shit be hilarious. I would let my brother use my TV, and my brother had to play his fucking Super Nintendo in black and white.
Yeah, man. It was good times though, man. You know, PlayStation 1 had a few. They had a few knockers. You know, standout games like was it Soul Blade? I think is the name of that bitch.
Oh yeah, when you get killed in one hit and shit.
Yeah, fucking Soul. I think it was Soul Blade. It was
Soul Reaper.
Fucking Crash Bandicoot.
Soul Reaper, man. That series was fucking crazy good.
And Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil was cold, man. I mean, we've gone through a few, man. I mean, we've been gaming since, I don't know what y'all first game system was.
Out for the longest, bro.
Yeah, I had my first gaming system was my mom's Intellivision. That shit just had an NBA symbol on the fucking game, and basketball looked like a fucking dot. But Frogger was a standout game for that one. My cousin had the Atari, but we didn't really play that shit like that.
Man, NBA Live 98, we can turn on turbo and run motherfuckers over.
Yeah, man. The NBA Live 96, you could get all the old players. Like I was playing seasons with like Julius Erving, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Elgin Baylor. And you know, everybody all looked the same on that shit. But it was fun though, man. That's all we had. So like to go back and look at the graphics and be like, damn man, we played this. This is what the fuck we played. Oh man, I won McDonald's food against my uncle, man. He was working at McDonald's at the time, and I beat him in a game of live, and he came back with a quarter pounder with cheese for me. That's that McDonald hustle right there.
This nigga was winning Big Macs and shit.
Damn skips, man. Hell yeah.
Monopoly pieces.
Yeah, that used to be something, man. I remember we used to collect them cups. Like when Batman Returns came out. And the theaters and McDonald's used to have that fucking like their promo. We used to collect the cups and shit. I'm pretty sure my dad still got one of them cups in the fucking
That game was fucking fire.
Yeah, hell yeah. You wanted to play until you got to that Batmobile. Goddamn it, that shit was fun, bro.
Yeah, it was a beat 'em up, man. Batman was tearing people ass apart, like putting them on footers.
Yeah, he would take, if you press X and like I think A together, it would X. No, it's just X, and you grab one guy and grab another. They smash their head together. That shit was fun, man. Yeah, but I remember playing that Batman on Nintendo, man. Not the Revenge of the Joker, but the first, like I think it was like based off the movie. Batman. It was good, yeah. You know, a lot of classic games, man. Gotta try to see if I can find them and sell them bitches on eBay. Try to milk somebody for that.
You hear that? People, you gonna try to milk you?
Yeah, I'm right, man. You gonna have to pay for this shit, and you snitch. I see how you snitching like that. That's how the motherfuckers do in North Carolina. Alright, but you snitching. I heard you though. I see how you snitching though.
I wouldn't even have said that on the show, man. I ain't let them know about the drain them pockets.
Yeah, y'all about to come about them pockets, man. Y'all gonna come about them pockets, man. I know you want the game.
As many games as I got, nobody ain't get. I'm keeping all my shit.
I know you want the game.
My daughter gonna be paying. She got something to play.
Shit, man. Kira wouldn't even know what to do if I gave her. She might like the power pad, like running track shit. That, track meet, a world-class track meet. She might like that game, but like playing bump and jump, she's like, what the hell is this, Dad? I don't know what this shit is.
My daughter plays Kirby on Nintendo.
Oh, well, Kirby's colorful. Girls like colorful games.
Mario.
Like Circus Caper? You remember Circus Caper from Nintendo?
Hell no, I don't remember that shit.
There was what's the other shit, man? They had Master Blaster. Or Blaster Master, whatever.
We got that. I got that mini Nintendo. I'm about to load that shit up with.
And Demon Sword. You remember Demon Sword?
Yeah, I remember.
And like Street Fighters 2000 something. I forgot what it was. It was like a spaced out shit.
I did not play that. I think people play it online. Like
shit dumb. That shit was dumb.
It was dumb.
That shit was dumb as hell. Like compared to like the likes of Street Fighter 2 Turbo, like this is night and day difference right here, man. Been trying to play this shit, but like Battletoads.
Y'all remember Road Rash though? Road Rash.
Fucking right.
Yo, bro, I had Road Rash on Sega. I used to like I had the Sega channel. I was kind of So I had the Sega channel, and like my cousin, me, and my sister went to school to play the Sega channel, yo. Shit was fire.
You just snitched on yourself. Look at you. You're still snitching.
You said what?
I said you still snitch. You snitching on yourself now. Y'all ditching school to play fucking Sega channel.
Yo, real talk. I ain't gonna say I done school. Yeah, I guess it was, man. I freaking didn't get on the bus, so.
You having a Rick James moment right now, man? You having another one of them Rick James moments, man. It's like I don't remember stepping on Eddie's couch. I got a little more sense than that. Yeah, I remember stepping on Eddie's couch.
Yeah, I remember stepping on that couch.
Cause he can buy another one. Shit.
Hey man, I had to clean the house. My mom knew all. She was like, yo, you gotta clean this house, but y'all gotta do there. We had to do there. Then I played the Sega channel.
Yeah, the wrestling games, man.
Rick James.
The long, like.
You think he fall in the category of Quincy Jones?
Yep, I'm pretty sure Rick James had sex with a man before. I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him at all. Same with Prince, Sylvester.
I'm 90%. I'm like 98% true French.
He said 98. That nigga gave a percentage. He gave a math percentage for that shit. That boy said, I got 98.9 plus A2 equals X that he did this shit. Yeah.
Man, you big Papa pumped your way to that shit. You saw the percentages.
Yeah.
The percentage there, man. You got a 30% chance.
That motherfucker killed it. He killed that shit. Y'all fools sent me that shit. I was like, this motherfucker killed his promo. I said, damn. He killed that shit. Like the fucking
If Biggie need to do that promo, yo. He need to do that fucking promo.
I mean, I don't even think he could do it again. I don't think he could do it again though. That's the wild part. I don't think he could do that shit.
Man, I think if he ever get inducted into the Hall of Fame, he gotta do it.
Yeah. He should. I think he should. The Steiner brothers were a great tag team. They deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
They are. They do. They definitely do.
LOD's already in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yep.
Okay, LOD. Is Demolition in the Hall of Fame yet?
Demolition? That I don't know.
How the fuck do you have LOD in the Hall of Fame, but you don't have Demolition? LOD was more, well, that's Road Warriors, but I mean, yeah, that's they were bigger in WCW than they ever were in the WWF. As far as like compared to the likes of Demolition.
Oh yeah, well, did you see they had the what's them dudes called, the something warriors or whatever? The NXT thing. They was the crowd. War Machine, hell yeah.
Yeah. I seen that.
Yo, War Machine by the red NXT, yo, they finna tear
The Rockers have already been inducted.
The Rock? No.
Yeah. No, I thought you said the Rockers.
Yeah, the Rockers. They haven't been inducted into the fucking Hall of Fame. They should be. They should be.
The Rockers is, was the old boy, Marty Jannetty?
Yeah, Marty Jannetty's coke, drug doing ass.
They've been inducted.
Yeah, they should be a tag team. The New Age Outlaws. I know they've been inducted.
The New Age Outlaws? Nope.
I think they have.
They had.
Oh, well, I guess they were just inducting Shawn Michaels or something. But I remember them coming out.
Inducted like the whole faction, and I think that's how they'll get in.
I guess.
Yo,
They induct like, cause they did it.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? What's like the 5 fucking dumbest fucking moves you see in wrestling, yo?
The leg drop by Hogan. Number one. I'm a Hogan fan, but I'll admit it.
That shaky leg shit, that fucking
Yep.
road dog took it. They had a movement of bullshit, yo. And I used to love that shit. I hate now, look at that shit. When he wobbled his legs into the fucking knee drop, I'm like, man, that shit was so fucking
Worm, the stink face.
The worm.
John Cena's fist drop. John Cena's fist drop. John Cena's fist drop.
Stink face shit was horrible.
The Rock's people's elbow.
They incapacitated for that long.
The Rock's people's elbow. He's standing over you for 5 minutes.
Hell, you got enough time to go off the elbow.
He got time to move, man.
You gotta vouch for his shit because he does give you a spine buster.
Yeah, I'll give you. I can name a couple suspect moves like X-Pac with that fucking what's that Bronco bullshit. Yep, that's a.
I think the funniest Bronco buster it was by a Japanese female, bro.
That shit suspect. That is a suspect move if I've ever seen one.
Like rubbing her face in this other chick's face and shit. I'm something that man. It's fucking hilarious. Her Bronco busting like dirty male, yo.
That's suspect shit if I've ever seen it, bro.
Hey man, they told me to touch you. I don't even know why.
Oh no. Who's that motherfucker that's in is he a ring honor? Joey something, man. He's got a little dick move grab or whatever. And he tossed him on.
Oh, I know you talking about.
Yeah, bro. That move there.
Y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me with that shit, bro. He can go all pretty much go all.
Are you doing while he grab it?
He says you doing what?
Don't he flip you over when he grab it or some shit?
Yeah, he does like a power up or some shit. Yeah, it's just too much.
I would say, like, I got this one move that's like, I feel like it's the hardest move I've ever seen and to execute, perfectly. is the suplex to a pile driver in the air, you know, and Scott Steiner did it. Scott Steiner did it. I've seen that done.
Oh yeah.
He holds you up there for a minute and then he turns you and have you land on your foot. He's supposed to catch you with his thighs. You know, kind of like how Owen was supposed to do with Stone Cold, but he was already too far down. And that's when Stone Cold got hurt and he was out for a couple months. And that's how Rock, you know, came to fame. He became like the #1 guy on the roster.
Who are the top 3 sellers?
You mean Tyrese Arch Nemesis? They need to have a damn SummerSlam match.
Yeah, what more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? You know.
Yeah. What you want versus The Rock in SummerSlam, man? I'm watching that shit.
But yeah, he shit. I want to say
They can call him the son of Virgil.
I don't know, the top three sellers for the WWE where everybody in that. Well, I take that back. They would have to be Stone. It would be Stone Cold, Hogan, and probably Stone Cold, Hogan, and Cena. To be honest, from each that's from each era, from Attitude Era, from the Golden Era, and then this bullshit, this PG era. So that's probably like the top 3 sellers, you know, that I would say.
I don't know. I think New Day sell more merchandise than Cena?
Who's that?
New Day.
Kill yourself if they do. How about that?
No, they don't. You would think they would, but they don't.
Yeah.
I think they would.
Prepare for the power. Shut the fuck up. The hell is you doing, Vince? Vince? What the fuck, Vince? What are you... Vince, I can see, you know how Vince be doing too, man. Vince be in the fucking office. All right, I want you guys to come out. I want you to say, prepare for the power. I'm this fucking Ultimate Warrior with that stupid shit. Yeah, how you got it?
We've already done it. I did not like the intro at first. Like, now the intro music is like usually what I come out to, man. I don't know why. Like, that Kurt Franklin ass.
Of course, a little strong ass quiet, a little strong quiet boy looking ass. Of course, you want to come out to that shit.
What it is, man. That shit sounds just like Kurt Franklin, man. So Kurt Franklin ass.
No, ain't nobody coming out to do you want a revolution? Whoop whoop. Nope. Hell to the no. Yes.
What? He's supposed to come out with a gospel album?
Man, fuck that.
Yeah, we talked about it, man. You gonna get it? Hell yeah.
He gonna slip up and say nigga, and it's gonna be all over.
That's the same thing I said. See, that's the same thing I said.
He gonna slip up. Hey, 1, 2, 3. No, that's the wrong shit right there, homie. I fucked up. I fucked up on that.
They need outtakes for that shit. They need the outtakes, the real outtakes.
Yeah.
Like me and my niggas smoking weed. Oh God.
That's smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's clown action right there, man. Pure clown shit. But hey, you know, I ain't knocking it, man. If he wanna do that, he do that. I think Dave Hollister came out with a gospel album too.
R. Kelly came out with one, didn't he?
You Saved Me.
I said R. Kelly had one, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's what the name of his album was. You Saved Me. You remember that song he had? You Saved Me. The same. It was a double disc for the shit he came out the closet on. That makes perfect sense.
What's the most memorable R. Kelly song?
Piss on You.
Or collaboration.
Just Piss on You with Dave Chappelle. That collaboration was pretty good. I have to give it to him.
Half on the Baby.
Nah, we talking like serious. Him and Ron Isley on Down Low.
You talking like I believe I can. Yeah, I fucked it up.
Him and Ron Isley with Down Low probably is the original mix is probably the greatest.
Sure.
I would say the best R. Kelly song I've heard. Now Kelly. I got a lot of editing to do for this show, man. We went up to like, damn, we had an hour and 20 minutes, man. Yeah, we had an hour and 20 minutes, man. About to go ahead and make this shit for real. That'll be pretty dope to cut up later on, but
a walkthrough, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, I'll go through this shit, cut out. You know, I would say like the stuff that you know, that wasn't as entertaining, but definitely talk about, you know, the video game shit. I thought that shit was pretty cool. But I don't know, man. Yeah, what else you want to say before we close up shop, man? We gotta shut this shit up.
If WWE fucks up Ricochet's debut, I'm done. Oh, they did for real? And I'm saying if he gets the main roster and they fuck, like they don't do shit like him, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yo, they gonna fuck him up, bro. Don't. Because they fucking up Leo Rush. Leo Rush lose like every fucking week.
Leo Rush kind of put himself in that predicament.
Why you say that?
He said about fucking, because he made a comment when the fuck's the old girl name, when she got fired. And he was like, I guess no one truly is ready for Oscar. And he said that shit trying to be funny. And that didn't go well with the locker room. So, he's been in the doghouse ever since.
All right, Jeffrey, what you got, man? Shit.
Man, I got that these motherfuckers is garbage on Monster Hunter. They be dying like every 5 fucking minutes, bro.
And
So, I should not be the only person alive, right? I come and see your match, and that fucking fire line down both of y'all motherfuckers at the same. They get down at the same time. How the fuck you get knocked out at the same time as your homie get knocked out? That shit is like impossible, basically.
yeah.
They garbage. Shit is irritating me. Don't waste my supplies.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got, folks. We pretty much wrapping that shit up. So, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to listen on YouTube. Tell your friends, everybody about it. Yeah, tell all that shit. But yeah, fuck with us. We out. Peace.